tissue and stuff. So the nice thing is as well, is not really like mugging the hand or anything, because that tends to be quite common.
Yeah.
He does it for a few seconds and then he stops.
We did teach him that if you say like a bear, he goes on his hind legs and hugs you. So
That's adorable.
it's because it amused me and I was off work at the time. I'm bored, watching it. I'll treat the dog something.
So I just want to start testing whether he knows it or not. So I'm waiting for him to look away, and then if I click and he looks back to my hand, then that's him sort of going, oh, that hand's going to move right now and give me some treats. Shall I? We'll just wait for it.
All right.
I see what you mean about the food motivation.
He's very, very... He'll wait for it. He knows it's there. Bless him.
Oh, excuse you. Good. So you look back that time. And that time. It's mainly just seeing if he can do it maybe 6 or 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
Because then that 100% you know then he's got the idea.
If I'm honest, I'm surprised he hasn't put his nose in the bag. It's not unheard of. My mum went out the other day and she came home and he'd ate her sandwiches. But he'd unwrapped the silver foil off them.
So do you know much about clicker training in general?
No.
Okay. So the reason it works so well is when a dog is thinking about something, you've literally got like 3 seconds before their mind's on something else. And so if you're just using treats alone, it's really difficult to get a treat to them at the time that they need it. So there's a lot of confusion of why am I getting this treat basically. So what I'm teaching him today is that when he hears this clicky noise, he's going to get a treat. So that when I come back next time, I can click him and he'll be like, oh, I get a treat now.
Oh, right.
And then he'll get the association that every time he hears this clicky noise, it means he's done something good, and it takes away all the confusion of why he's getting the reward. So he chooses to do stuff better because he knows what's going to get him the reward. All the schnobbers. So I've got treats in my hand, and what he's doing now is what's known as mugging the hand. So when he's licking it and nudging it and all that sort of stuff. So whenever he's doing that, I'm just keeping my treat in my fist so he can't get it. As soon as he moves his face away, that's when I'm clicking and treating. So he's going to learn that I don't want him, well, again, no mugging the hand. I want him to sort of just stay away. And if he stays away, that's what's going to get him the click and the treat. But it's important to understand as well, all dogs want is your attention. And they don't care if it's good attention, bad attention. So you could tell him no, or you could give him kisses, and he'll still think he's getting attention for it regardless. So what I would start to get in the habit as well is when he's doing something you don't like, if it's something that you can ignore, just ignore it. So he gets no attention, and then once he starts to get the idea that, oh, if I do something else, that's what gets me the attention, he'll start doing that other thing instead.
Yeah.
Well, as well, I mean, a lot of people think because of his breed as well, they think you have to be very stern and very, you know, like I'm dominant pack leader and all that stuff. Coffee now. It's because they're little treats. And it's just not the case, you know, I mean, like I say, people see them as this big brutish breed type thing. It's not the case at all. You don't have to be that like aggressive figure in their lives. You can be.
He's not either. He's
you know, still get the results.
He's a really good dog, to be fair.
His name's Lovely. He's absolutely massive. may be a bit soggy, but he's lovely. And I was going to say, I've had my hand in his mouth a few times, and he's got such good bite inhibition, you know.
He doesn't snatch.
No.
He's really gentle.
I was going to say, there's a few times where I've dropped it because I thought he's got it, and he hasn't quite got it yet, and he's trying to like lick at it.
Does that mean I'm going to have to go out and buy a clicker now?
They're only a couple of quid.
Dave's not stupid. Sees where she gets the things wrong, forget the handle and where she got the sauce.
So in an ideal world, are you happy with the leash that joins them, or would you prefer one in each hand? Or
No, it's easy with the one lead. And that's why I bought it. I tried walking them separately, and then you've got one behind you, one in front of you.
I can have a bone. Sorry. That's fine. You can't go over good or bad. He's good.
He's the one, you can't get him to stay sitting to give him food. Like, teach him to sit, and that's fine. And then if you get him to sit and lie down, he'll do it like a puppy does, where it's like, it's not. Where I can get Vinny, I've taught Vinny to lie down from sitting. I haven't got anything, sweetheart. And he'll stay sitting to give him food, and I can get him to lie down straight away, but Bo, I have to sit and then lie down, and he'll then go down. I can't get him to. Neither of them like to learn paw, because they don't like you touching their paws. They'll jump for food if I get them to wait, and then they'll jump for food, which is probably why they're doing that. But they're so stubborn. But yeah, they prefer food as a reward than anything else.
Well, the idea that I'm behind at the minute, like I'm not giving them any commands, I'm letting them figure it out themselves. So jumping at the hand, licking it, all that sort of stuff's not going to get them anywhere. Whereas if they stay there nice and quiet and calm, well, as quiet as they can be, and calm, then they get on their clicks and the treats for it. I'm also alternating who gets the treat first, so it doesn't feed any aggression between them.